Hi, I'm Tamara Jean, your spiritual holistic healer and inspiring visionary, bringing you divine guidance to help you live your best future life now. And this is your energy update with tools for transformation for October 24th. I'm sorry, the 25th, Thursday the 25th through Sunday the 28th of 2018. We are still in this powerful full moon energy. It's very deep in the heart, feeling our vulnerability, having waves of tenderness, sensitivity, really deep healing, and really holding ourselves in that divine love space, that unconditional love and compassion, and really try to nurture ourselves as well as others. And we're still going to be in that energy for the next few days. It's going to be a very powerful time to really keep releasing those attachments to the old structures, beliefs, programs, that are deep in your subconscious that no longer serve you, right? They don't benefit you anymore. You aren't learning anything anymore. You have integrated and you've gotten the lesson. And now we need to release the story energy that's around it, allow it to transmute and absorb back into consciousness. And right, because those old structures and beliefs were based in fear. And we are really seeing the divine feminine, the goddess, rising through the darkness in this Venus retrograde and allowing that divine love and really to speak and act and express through that frequency of love. And also this energy is about speaking your truth and being who you are and who you are becoming. We're healing a lot of lower chakra wounds individually and collectively. So we are really building this strong foundation, very solid, full of validation and love for who we truly are, our authentic self, and cultivating that kind of unconditional love and compassion for ourselves and for others. And how I'm seeing the energy, because you still may want some clarity on who you're becoming and where you're going and kind of what you're doing. There are these new opportunities that are on the horizon that are coming. Right, they're already filtering through and integrating into our experiences. And how it looks to me is when I look into the ethers, a bunch of, if you remember the game Tetris. And so right in that game, it's a bunch of blocks that are up above and they're coming down and you're trying to, right, you're turning them to have them fit the best because we're building, right, this foundation without any holes. And the blocks are different colors. And so as these energy blocks, if you will, are coming down and into the matter field, so our physical reality, right, and coming into form, we're figuring out which way that fits best into our reality. All of those potentials that we have put out into the universe. And so we are building, you can think of and collectively, so we're doing that individually, and collectively building this uniform block, but each block is its own unique color. Just as we are our own unique selves, have our own unique gifts, and they all are interconnected and work together to build this beautiful collective. And so I have some tools for you to use, of course, for this week, your tools for transformation. We know we're still going through transformation, right? We are in Scorpio season, which is still diving deep. It's still can be extreme, right? We have our extremes. So have some tools for this week that will help with that process. So I'll start with the oils first. So I have ylang-ylang. Now, ylang-ylang is amazing in supporting to heal past emotional issues or past emotional trauma, really bringing it to like kind of helping you to kind of dig deep and support you in bringing out these traumas for healing. Really sheds the light on that. And we're still in the full moon energy, which you know is a completion cycle, and it highlights, right? It illuminates the truth. And it illuminates also what is not true so that you can bring it up and you can clear it and you can heal it. So ylang-ylang is wonderful. It's also wonderful for regression work. So if you're doing any regression, past life regression, to help clarify, to help heal any past issues, any lineage work, we are also doing healing ancestral and lineage wounds as well. Ylang-ylang is wonderful support for that work. Next, I have lemongrass is the oil of cleansing. So it's wonderful, wonderful for cleansing energetically. Of course, like cleansing the air, it is a citrus oil. So any cleansing effect, physical, energetic, emotional, lemongrass is amazing support with that as well. And you want to ground all of these new frequencies in. So I've got cedarwood here, which is the oil of community, and that this is, right, like in the game Tetris, we're building this beautiful masterpiece of all these different and unique potentialities, right? All the different colored blocks, but they support each other, and that life is to be shared. And it's also very woodsy, earthy, so it helps ground that frequency in as we're going through these changes. And a tincture, this is a precious gem tincture that I have. It is blue sapphire tincture. And blue sapphire, you can associate that with the throat chakra, as we just had a full moon in Taurus, and Taurus governs the throat and the throat chakra. So about speaking your truth. And this tincture, the blue sapphire, it deepens your level of consciousness and also supports you in standing in your truth and your knowledge, and to not be swayed by others' opinions. So to really help you kind of, stand up, don't back down, stand up for what you believe in. And so some crystals that I do have, I have a couple of crystals that are very helpful in this deep healing that we're going through. One is golden healer quartz. And this one, every time I meditate with this, and it is very nurturing, like warming and loving. And you can just feel that beautiful comfort, vibration, and that warm, cozy love feeling when I meditate with it. And you could just focus on, anywhere in your body, and this will really bring that nurturing, healing energy. And then we've got Lemurian quartz. So this is a Lemurian quartz wand. And Lemurian quartz is can be used for many things, but it really, as far as for this purpose here, for helping you heal, it really helps you feel well, and we do have a lot of people that are having Lemurian and Atlantis memories or recalls. And it is, the Lemurian is more, is kind of known as the more like peaceful and healing culture. And the Atlantis was more of the warrior and scientific culture. But of course, both using crystal energy, one isn't better than the other. You know, I've got memories of lifetimes in both cultures. But Lemurian feels very soft and very feminine. I love this one because it's like it's got it's like angel wings in there. It feels angelic, more angelic to me. And so I use this a lot in my healing practice. And it really helps just when you're not feeling well. It helps you make you feel well. And for clarity, lemon quartz is wonderful to help bring that mental clarity. If you're still, you know, because there may be decisions that you need to make on some certain things, and this will help bring that mental clarity for that. Again, you can meditate with any of these. That's what I like to do. And I also wanted to pick some cards for this Thursday through Sunday. Going to help give us some additional guidance through the weekend, through this energy. So you still may experience some, you know, moments of sensitivity, even grief or loss, you know, as we let go. Even though it is for our highest good, it's still, you know, it's been with us a long time. A lot of these subconscious releasing that we're having, we've carried for a very long time, especially the lineage ones. So it can still feel like, you know, almost like there's something missing. But remember to replace that with white light as you are, if you were visualizing it leaving, or if you use the violet flame as another wonderful tool to burn up what no longer serves you. Just visualize that violet flame within you and around you and burning up all that no longer serves you, and that it's just absorbing back into the ethers, and fill yourself back up with that beautiful divine love and light. Right, our first card is wonderful. It is the King of Earth. So we've got a successful time, and confidently accept those opportunities that you're offered. Just like I said, there are opportunities on the horizon. So if you still need help with clarity, use that lemon quartz. It's really going to help you out. You know, we are in very creative energy. The manifestation power, it's like the energy is just ripe with it. So know that you can do this. Sometimes this gets very, very hard, right? But know that, you know, and use these tools to help and support you. You know, lean on your tribe, lean on these connections that you have now. These people are here to help you. We've got 10 of water as the next card. There we go. Contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, and trustworthy relationships, just like I was talking about. Lean on those people. They get you. They're here to help you through this next phase of your journey. And then we've got 5 of water. So there may be some situations that you weren't expecting to not turn out, or you know, you're not seeing the positive. And so, because sometimes when we are doing this deep healing work, it can be very emotional and we can get stuck in it. So use your essential oils and your crystals, you know, all your tools, and really stay up. I often will, you know, raise your awareness up to your higher self and to the higher perspective of the situation. And then you have a nice, more observer point of view of what is happening, and a little less emotional. so that you're grounded and centered and that you can see from all points of view. You want to make sure that you are keeping your mind open and seeing all points of view so you can receive the lesson, integrate that, release the story energy around it, and move forward, because the energy is very much accelerating right now and is going to continue to accelerate through the end of the year. And so you want to get the lesson because you don't want to have to repeat it, right? And so you'll be able to integrate that easier. And wonderful, the final card is the Magician. So, right, life is magical and you are ready. It's just the process right now. And just for these next few days, just really take care of yourself, nurture yourself, really nurture that divine feminine within you. She is coming through the darkness, and be the leader that you would want to follow. Be the light that you would want to follow. Be the love you would want to follow. Be the love you would want to have, right? We have to be what we want for ourselves, and then that gets reflected back to us in our reality. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next Thursday for the next energy update with Tools for Transformation.